This is just like, whoa, man. I didn't expect this. But we'll cover it today. So let's hop in. My goodness. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to today's News and Reactions Part 5. And today's going to be a very interesting one. So, you know me. Let's just hop right into it. This is the first thing that came to my attention. So if you guys been keeping up with the news, a videotape leaked of P. Diddy abusing another singer, Cassie. And this was in 2016. However, based on some sources online, LA District Attorneys confirms Diddy cannot be charged for that 2016 assault. So I know a lot of people who don't approve of women being beat up like that, and especially on camera, you can clearly see what happened. And the fact that he's not going to get charged for it, people are going to be thinking, whoa, like what's going on? But in terms of the LA district attorneys, it is an old footage, so it can't really be used. But this doesn't look good for Diddy based on the allegations that are coming out on him now, similar to R. Kelly and stuff. So it's not looking too good for this guy right now. And I mean, that's all I can say about that. Man, on the relevant sneaker news, if you guys kept up with Complex's Ice Spice episode, she mentioned that she would get detention for wearing black cat Jordan 4s to school. So basically, I had a similar issue. I was supposed to wear dress shoes to school, but I wear AF1s instead. I got detention as well, so I can relate to Ice Spice in this. And also, these Jordans are going for like $1,300, $2,000. I don't even know how they're going up so high in value, but it's just crazy that, you know, Ice Spice was trying to rock these a while ago, and she's 24 now, right? So she's not even that old. But dang, man, these schools are strict. Another thing in sneaker news, if you guys are looking forward to the Jordan 12 flu games that were supposed to come out 2025, well, it's not happening anymore based on sources, and apparently they are releasing a Bloodline colorway. So if you guys watch WWE, you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Roman Reigns, the Bloodline, like all that. You can reference that to that shoe, but I don't know if they correlate to each other, so don't take my word on it. It's basically a black and red silhouette. So it's like reverse flu games, you want to call them, but more black than red. But I found that pretty interesting. So then this one caught my attention as well. So Richard Slayman, he was 62 years old, has tragically passed away this week, just 2 months following a groundbreaking genetically modified pig kidney transplant. So basically what this thing's saying is this guy was having a kidney failure, I'm assuming, and they put a pig kidney inside of him, and he was doing all good. And then all of a sudden, 2 months later, he passes away. So this goes to show you that humans, like, we're making progress in this aspect, but it's not to the level that we can sustain this type of advancement. You know what I mean? Because it's just a different anatomy with animals and humans. We're similar, but there's a lot of stuff that is just different with animals, and there's differences. So just keep that in mind. But it's sad to see this guy pass away, man. Honestly, I feel bad for his family, but you know, what can we do? So then this is a typical case of young millionaire gone broke. So basically, most young people, not saying all of y'all, but a student received $1 million mistakenly in her bank account and just spends it all on whatever. You could assume Gucci, Louis, Lambos, whatever. So imagine you're 18 and you just wake up to $1 million, right? Obviously, you see all this money, you're like, nah, you know, I don't care where it came from. I'm just gonna spend. Because that culture, we want to flex, we want to look good, you know. It's a very bad mind to be in with all that money. That's why people argue that getting rich slowly is better than getting rich fast, because you're more inclined to lose it because you don't know how to handle your finances like that. And honestly, it's just sad, you know. I don't know what happened after, but apparently she might have to pay this back. I don't even know, but just a tip for y'all: if you get money, save it. Don't spend it on a lot of stuff, and you know, just chill with it and learn to appreciate money more. You know what I mean? So on the next one, Travis Scott will be the first solo rapper since Eminem to tour stadiums in Europe. So basically, what they're saying is, since Eminem, Travis Scott is going to be touring Europe. So he's big. He's always been big since 2015. I remember his rodeo album, like, from back then. And yeah, man, his shoe collection that just dropped, the Cactus Jacks, honestly, they just sold out like that. This guy can command a lot of hype, a lot of power, and just one thing. Just when his name's on it, you can see what he can do to crowds, right? even with the Astroworld incident, he's still popping. You know what I mean? But that's good news to cover. And, you know, here's some more sneaker news I want to cover. So basically, we're supposed to be getting a reimagined Air Jordan 5 Metallic. Well, they are definitely reimagining it, but not in a way you guys think. So apparently this pair will come with white laces and it will come with 3M piping. So basically the little hits of 3M. So when compared to the 2016 versions, which I used to have, it's gonna just be a little bit more different, but overall it's gonna be the same shoe. And you know, you can always swap out the laces to black if you like that OG feel. But you know, I'm pretty excited for this. I've been wanting these pairs for a while now, and they're coming out. It's their 35th anniversary, so stay tuned for that, man. And on to Soulja Boy, I tell him, oh, no, I'm kidding. Actually, he's being humble this time. He apologized to Metro Boomin for overreacting over an old tweet. So basically, I don't know if you guys saw news or rap media, he was just overreacting, saying, yo, I'm going to get you, man. Why are you talking like this? Because Soulja Boy has a lot of pride in himself, so... You know, but now he's realizing, hey, it's old. You know, we're older now. We're past that stuff. So don't even worry about it too much, bro. And sorry. And then he said he's gonna check himself into re-up or something. I don't know, but it's a good thing that when people recognize the mistake they did and just to try to keep peace, and especially with all this beef going on with Metro, Drake, Kendrick, you know, to keep the peace is pretty recommended by people. But you know, it's rap. Everything's always everywhere in rap. It's one thing and then another thing. But yeah, man. Keeping up with his self-respect and stuff, you know, I respect him for that. Now, for all you gamers out there, GTA 6 is scheduled to be released in the fall of 2025. So you guys will have to wait more than a year for this, but it will be worth it. Now, I've grown up with the GTA franchise. I know they're good. I know they drop like every 5 to 10 years, but the game's going to be good. I'm not no hype beast, but you know how GTA is. It drops, it sells, you know. I got my PS5 in a closet that I haven't played in 6 months, so when I get this game, probably get me back on it. But I am looking forward to that Dragon Ball Sparking Zero game that's coming out at the end of the year. And I love Dragon Ball Z. So we'll look into that when the time comes. But just an update for all you gamers out there. Now, back to fashion. So, Supreme, the hype skateboard brand from the 90s. Apparently, VF Corporation could be selling it. So, someone's trying to buy these guys out. Doesn't list the details too much, but they're in talks of something private that another company will acquire Supreme. And, you know, I just have a basic knowledge of Supreme. It's been a skateboard brand since the 90s. I don't know who really actually runs the thing. I know they've had many collaborations with Nike, Adidas, Bape, and all that. So obviously Supreme is here to stay, but it's just interesting to see, you know, which direction they're going to be when they're under new management and when someone else owns them, right? But in terms of that, honestly, I'm curious to see what unravels under that. So, you know, if you guys been keeping up with the news, which I'm sure you have, Justin Bieber and Hailey are going to be parents. She's pregnant. She's been walking around LA. There's been pictures of it online. And now all of a sudden, Benny Blanco is stating, I want to have kids. That's my next goal to check the box. So now that, you know, Justin Bieber's having kids and stuff, now this guy's throwing in the mix, I want to have kids too. And it's with Selena Gomez. So I'm curious to see if it comes to pass. And, you know, I'm all for it, you know, have kids, you know, expand your legacy, you know, but just curious to see what his decision will be. Will they have kids? Will they won't? You know, what's Selena thinking about it? Nothing's really been come out about it, but I think she wants to be a parent. You know, she's a really good person. And, you know, just in general, she's been through a lot. And let's see what happens, man. But in terms of that, guys, that wraps up our news and reactions for this week. Like I said, the highlight is Diddy. I saw that clip. I'm like, nah, I don't approve of this, but it can't be used against them because it's old. Or maybe that can be changed, but you know how that all works. I'm no lawyer, but things are not looking good for Diddy right now. But if you like what you see, guys, like, comment, and subscribe down below. I also have a Discord group that we can talk about this stuff further, but I post every Sunday. So at the time of this video, Sunday morning, I usually come out with news and reactions. I just do a roundup of what's going on in the week, what I find interesting, what can be beneficial to people. So just stay tuned for that, guys, all right? See you later, guys. Have a great Sunday.